exclusive News 5 investigation is back tonight. This time we're learning about the high price hospitals across the country are paying when patients are found dead in bed. Chief Investigator Ron Regan is here tonight. And Ron, you learned that this is how hospitals are describing this alarming trend that you first uncovered.
Well, that's right. It refers to healthy patients who die suddenly and unexpectedly. And our investigation is now finding hospitals are paying millions of dollars in a growing number of malpractice lawsuits.
My instincts told me that she's in good professional hands.
Jean Schmidt underwent successful surgery and was recovering on a general floor where risks are judged to be the absolute lowest. But within hours...
Unfortunately, I was called at 6 o'clock in the morning saying that her level of care had changed.
Changed dramatically. How could this have happened?
We had a meeting one time with some hospital officials, and I said, I'm not a medical doctor, but I can tell if you're breathing or not.
Her husband says Jean's breathing dropped to critical levels.
The last thing she was given was a Dilaudid.
Dilaudid is one of the most widely used pain medications in hospitals across the country. A painkiller the FDA warns has the highest potential to slow respiration.
There was severe brain damage and she wouldn't be able to recover.
So he filed this lawsuit alleging Suma's Akron City Hospital was negligent. Suma Healthcare declined comment. But our investigation found an alarming pattern at other hospitals nationwide. It's called dead in bed. Patients who undergo successful surgery but die suddenly and unexpectedly within hours. And we found hospitals are failing to use life-saving technology like this. It's based on the same technology that powers this, pulse oximetry, $25 at drugstores. It continuously monitors patients, alerting nurses and supervisors when oxygen levels drop.
Do you believe this could have been prevented?
Oh, absolutely.
Why?
Because if she would have been monitored, if she'd have had even a pulse ox on her thing, they would have known that she was depressed, her respiratory system was depressing.
And it's affected as many as 50,000 patients over the last 10 years, including brain injury and death. As a result, hospitals are paying hundreds of millions of dollars defending malpractice claims.
I don't think there's any question at all about that. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Paul Peritonitis is a leading attorney who's represented families looking for answers.
I think it's a major problem that when somebody is found dead in bed, that there isn't some explanation. I'm not suggesting that there should be some admission of fault. We can stay away from fault. Just an explanation, an honest-to-goodness, objective explanation of what happened rather than ignoring it.
And when explanations are ignored, it can result in huge malpractice claims. For example, a team of doctors reviewing lawsuits reported payouts can reach more than $7 million. Another analysis by doctors found the vast majority of malpractice claims are preventable. And another found cases resulting in death or serious injury occur at a concerning rate.
There is too much of this going on. And it's not just happening in Akron, Ohio. You know, it's happening all across the country.
While Suma Healthcare does not comment on current litigation, it does concede patients are monitored based on individual clinical needs. And though it has not invested in continuous monitoring for every patient in every room after surgery, we found it has invested in something else. Nearly $500,000 to put its name on a local school system's athletic fields. Meanwhile, for the Schmidt family,
we just want answers. We don't want anybody else to have to go through this.
And while medical experts are convinced medical malpractice claims are increasing, exact totals are hard to come by. That's because most are settled out of court. Plus, hospitals are not required to report cases to a confidential dead-in-bed registry launched 2 years ago to track those cases. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.